Nature, in all its bounty, smiles over the tall and mighty Western Ghats, which sprawls over the region adjacent to the Konkan coast with lush greenery. Beholding the secrets of the mysterious harmony between humans and the eternal cosmic energy, the divine transcends into the world from the temple town of Dharmasthala. Shri Kshetra Dharmasthala, the land of righteousness and virtue, is South India's well-known religious landmark with a history as ancient as 800 years. Manjunatheshwara, the prominent deity of the spiritual abode, has taken the form of a Shivalinga and made pristine the temple town of Dharmasthala since and forever. Lord Manjunatheshwara is worshipped in a very rare yet remarkably inordinate custom in Shri Kshetra Dharmasthala, as this Shaiva temple is entreated by Vaishnava priests and governed by Jain descendants. Dharmasthala, the dwelling of Dharma, is the epitome of humanity and faith. It prospers in the cradle of the Western Ghats in Dakshina Kannada district of Karnataka. The temple of Dharmasthala is administered by the family of the Heggade, and he represents Lord Manjunatha according to the temple tradition. He is a devout grihastha with abundant religious, social and cultural responsibilities towards society. Among the duties that he bestows to the Lord, Chaturdanas, the 4 donations of Annadana, free food, Abhayadana, offering relief for people seeking solace, Aushad Dana, free medical aid, and Vidya Dana, offering free education, are of prime importance. Dr. Veerendra Heggade is the current Dharmadhikari of Shri Kshetra Dharmasthala. He is a phenomenal visionary with the benevolent purpose of service to humanity that he renders with seamless impeccability, transforming small towns into modern educational hubs. The walking and talking God, the absolute Kayaka Yogi, has enkindled us to reimagine the very role of a temple from being an abode of worship to a place of service to humanity. He has revitalized archaic sciences to further accentuate modern lifestyles, and most importantly, has shown that an individual has the power to remodel the existing state of affairs of a nation. This makes him honorably deserve all the awards and accolades that he has been earning. This is precisely why, in 2015, Dr. Veerendra Heggade was conferred the second highest civilian award in India, the Padma Vibhushan. Ministry of Rural Development has taken Dr. D. Veerendra Heggade as Honorable Co-Chairman of the National Level Advisory Committee of RCETIs, acknowledging the efforts of Rudseti in rural entrepreneurship development. The Indian youth is facing the trauma of unemployment and underemployment as lakhs of graduates and postgraduates knock on the doors of the Indian job market every year. Dr. Heggade ji believes that every human being, irrespective of gender, place of birth and social setting, has an inherent potential. Instead of depending on the government, he thought of coming up with an alternative solution. Thus, the Rural Development and Self-Employment Training Institute, Rudseti, was born as his brainchild in the year 1982 under the sponsorship of Syndicate Bank and Canara Bank. Rudseti has been successful in creating rural employment and also trains the rural youth to settle in the activities of their choice in their own villages and towns. Rudseti identifies, orients, motivates, trains and assists the rural youth to take up self-employment or wage employment ventures as an alternative career. Pre-training, entrepreneurship awareness programs. Rudseti regularly conducts entrepreneurship awareness programs in their command areas to encourage poor rural men, women and transgender youth in the age group of 18 to 45 years to take up self-employment to earn for a livelihood by promoting it in colleges, village gatherings, religious meetings, and village fairs. All leading Indian newspapers, local TV channels, and all India radio stations have broadcasted the information on Rudseti institutes throughout the country. Training, rural development, and HRD programs. Free short-term, highly intensive residential courses ranging from 1 to 6 weeks will be provided with a 2-year long-term hand-holding. Also, food and accommodation will be provided free of cost. The officers deputed from sponsor banks are the directors of Rudseti centers, and thus they bring in the rich experience that they have in the field of rural development. These officers, supported by the in-house faculty, will handle EDP inputs. Exclusively for imparting skill training, the institute engages domain trainers as guest faculty. Most of the experts or guest faculty at the institutes are Rudseti-trained successful entrepreneurs. In coherence with the Common Norms notification of the Ministry of Rural Development, the course modules are designed by National Academy of Rudseti, NAR, affiliated with the National Skill Qualification Framework, stipulated by the Ministry and approved by it. The course modules are rolled out of practical experience, research, and experiments focus on providing relevant hard skills, while laying emphasis on offering soft skills that bring about an attitudinal change in the beneficiaries. Managerial inputs, bringing out the managerial capacities in participants, have a course structure comprising of over 60 types of entrepreneurship development programs, EDPs, like exclusive designer wear, mobile servicing, digital photography, digital filmmaking, men's and women's parlor management, maintenance of domestic and office equipment for rural youth. Being a socially conscious organization, Rudseti offers training to transgender members, jail inmates, etc. Managerial inputs comprising of sessions on financial management, bank management, quality management, market survey, etc. are given. Also, analytical and problem-solving aptitudes through a participative gaming module makes learning more interesting at Rudset. Business games based on quality management, customer relationship management, and customer satisfaction is included in the training segment. Sessions on interpersonal and communication skills brings in them an attitudinal change, making them well prepared to face the challenges of the world head-on. Since Rudset believes that the human mechanism works its best only when the body and mind are healthy and rejuvenated, a normal day at Rudset begins with a soulful yoga session to enhance the participants' health and keep their mind focused. It will be followed by voluntary contribution of Shramadan to uphold the dignity of labor while portraying that all have a social responsibility of keeping their communities and the environment around the locale clean. Experience sharing sessions from successful entrepreneurs provides an opportunity to the participants to learn from their first-hand industry insights. Post-training. The sustained motivation provided by Rudseti post-training follow-up is an effort to make the trained ascend the stairway of success through regular correspondences, individual contacts, unit visit for a period of 2 years, facilitating credit linkage with the banks for setting up of micro-enterprises, offering marketing support to the trained entrepreneurs through Rudseti Bazaars. Each unit organizes at least one bazaar every year during exhibitions and village fairs to help them analyze the market trends and the customer behavior. Demystifying the technology, Rudset creates awareness and builds confidence in rural youth, empowering rural women to be financially independent. Rudset equips the human capital of India to transform limitlessly and be what they want to be by giving them the necessary skills to excel in life. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. One must move ahead of where he or she is to surpass the benchmarks of excellence that one has dreamt, following the lines of our Honourable, stalwart magnanimity, who formulates the entire notion of Rudseti. As he says, instead of writing someone else's account through wage employment, after 3 to 5 years of collegiate education, it is more meaningful to write one's own account by embarking upon self-employment. Rudseti, Swashrama Dharma Eva Jayate.